Join the Scarlet Brotherhood. SYLVANAS isn't the Banshees, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you're all thinking. She proclaims herself as the Banshee Queen. Her followers refer to her as the Banshee Queen, but she is anything but a Banshee. First, let us learn what a Banshee is. First of all, a Banshee is a fairy or a spirit of a dead woman whose role is to tell a family or some stranger that their life or the life of a loved one is about to be ended in one way or another. They do that by the use of a scream, or more of a wail. Technically it's called kneeing, and it's a form of mourning after somebody has died. To become a Banshee, if we are to take the spirit route, one woman must have ended her lease on life because her lover has decided to love another, or the life of a woman has been ended in one way or another, be that murder, disease, or anything else. Some sources claim that only a murdered woman can turn into a Banshee, but the problem is that those sources are fake and full of lies. They all are nothing but copy-paste of each other, and I've decided to declare them null and void for this experiment. Let us look at the points that make SYLVANAS not a Banshee. If we are to take the fairy route, then another problem appears. Fairies are creatures of Irish mythology, but elves are creatures of Norse mythology. Thus, both of them being in different mythologies, SYLVANAS does not fit into this description. Next, let's look at another point about Banshees. A Banshee can have two forms. A beautiful form if she has loved her family, in which she sings gracefully for them, or the form of a hag, who almost cackles in her wailings. We know one thing, SYLVANAS until now has only had one form, and from all data we have at the moment, she only has one form. And that is the one she inhabits, not one of a beautiful woman, and not one of a hag. Next, let us look at what a Banshee scream does. The scream of a Banshee normally indicates the death of somebody listening to her or that person's family member. A Banshee's scream does not kill. But we know from the Battle for Azeroth trailer that SYLVANAS' scream can kill people. Banshees are not creatures of evil, yet we know that through her actions SYLVANAS is. From the Saronite Pits, to Southshore, to Torren Mill, to the burning of Teldrassil, she has displayed multiple acts of evilness during her life. Or should I say, undead life. Banshees do not kill, yet SYLVANAS does so remorselessly. Those actions can be seen at Torren Mill, at the Battle of Gilneas, and even in Battle for Azeroth. An important thing to note is that Banshees do not hurt their families, even if they turn into hags. Yet SYLVANAS is known to strike against her own family, even willing to turn Verisa and her sons into the undead so she could be with them. As we have seen previously, SYLVANAS does not check any of the points required to be a Banshee, except one, and one that does not conclude that you turn into a Banshee. Thus the name of Banshee Queen seems to be more out of desire to seem more important than she really is. If you could call SYLVANAS anything, then I think it would be more proper to call her the Zombie Queen, for her followers are mindless and so is her soul. Thus in the end, we do not only conclude that SYLVANAS is not a Banshee, but that she is also culturally appropriating Irish culture and mythology to gain more power and more influence among those feeble-minded. Fear not, humans of the Alliance, for we are here to protect you and give you the truth. The Scarlet Brotherhood is watching.